from different conferences, but there is no shortage of history between them.
Yeah, it's still a rivalry. I know they don't play a lot. These two teams, they simply, Kevin, they don't like each other, so this should be a good one.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Saric and Ayton at the 4 and the 5. Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. And it's Oubre in at the 3 spot. It's stolen by Adebayo. Here's Butler. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
You see the intensity in Butler's eyes. When you give him room to run, look out.
And it's Rubio with the ball for Phoenix. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I did speak with head coach Eric Spoelstra. He said one of the key points defensively will be trying to limit the production of DeAndre Ayton, adding it's rare to see a player of his size and athleticism. And then you add in his shooting touch, he's a handful. And it makes the defense take very difficult choices. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Nunn, covered by Rubio. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Saric.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And with this summer signing of Jimmy Butler, the Miami Heat demonstrating they still can lure star talent to South Beach.
The Heat back on the rise. The Butler signing sets the stage for the summer of 2021 when they should have the cap space to sign another max player.
For Miami, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And it's denied. Rubio against Butler. And Rubio kicks to Booker. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Booker's got his second basket of the night.
Crossing up the defense, and that's what you expect from Rubio. Terrific vision.
1:14 left in the first quarter. Heat moving the ball around. None. That's good.
I love how Jimmy Butler let the play develop, how he's learned to trust his vision.
Out to Saric. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Spacing and ball movement. We hear coaches talk about those two elements all the time.
Pass to Nunn. Lets it go from 11. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
And GA, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow. Now, here's Rubio. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Trailblazers in Portland.
And his passing also off the charts in that game. In just about every aspect of their offense, he was dialed in.
And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. They trail by 1. They went to Phoenix for their last meeting with the Suns and came out with a win.
Not a close contest either the last time they got together. Everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
Great scoring output from that second unit. Such a luxury to have that extra ammunition. That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Jimmy Butler, a hard worker on the floor and off the court as well, possesses a unique individuality.
I worked extremely hard to get where I am today, so whenever you walk to my house, you see a really big, some may call it obnoxious, boombox aquarium, but I love music. I don't really watch too much TV. It's always music, so it's just another thing to remind me.
A boombox aquarium, huh? Points for originality, Greg.
Butler, not shy, breaking from convention, beats to the rhythm of his own drum.
Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter of play here on Noche Latina. Volanos. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. We've got Aaron Baines. Bridges out there with Kaminsky. Then there's Carter. And it's Jerome in at the point. Here's Hero. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Now here is Carter. The 19-foot shot. Shot is good, and the Heat's lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Baines. Steve, we know it's a long season for the players, but talk about the coaches.
Kevin, you've seen it. Those coaches that are on a hot seat, they have those bags under their eyes, no sleep. Those coaches that have a long contract and they're winning, they're pretty good. And I think the coaches that sleep well is the coaches that have teams that they know that kind of runs themselves.
Bridges misses. Heat have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Crowder with it. Baines is there. Crowder, the pass to Olynyk. Off on the layup.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Iguodala with the steal. We've got 1:13 left now here in the second. Here's Hero. It's deflected, and he recovers it. Shot clock at 6. Another shot, Iguodala. Rebound by the Suns. Olynyk with the steal. Iguodala, no good.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. The Suns shooting their first foul shot of the night. And Miami going with a whole new group out there. And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. Clock management, this is where they can get a 2 for 1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Here's Nunn, covered by Rubio. Adebayo, and it's blocked.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
On the wing, Booker. Rubio outside. Johnson, the pass to Ayton. 5 to shoot. Now, here's Bridges. He's guarded by Adebayo.
It went in.
Oh, what a shot!
It went in.
Goodness. That's a miracle. Are you kidding me?
I didn't think that shot had any chance of going in.
He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
They've got Robinson. Jones is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Nunn in at the point guard position. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Heat shooting about 33%, not happy with their play on that end. Greg, for the Phoenix Suns, with a franchise-high 9-year playoff drought, there is pressure on this team to find their way out of that long rebuild.
And their moves on draft night, they raised some eyebrows. They've got some young talent, but can new coach Monty Williams turn them into a winner? Long-suffering Suns fans certainly hope so.
The Suns trailing. Oubre outside. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
Here's Nunn, covered by Rubio. Here's Butler, and it's blocked. Robinson against Booker. And he converts the layup. Booker's got the lead up to 2 now for Phoenix.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Nunn, covered by Rubio. The high post shot, and it's Miami with another.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Saric passes to Ayton.
And when you watch DeAndre Ayton, you really are just floored by how he moves. The amount of speed and agility he has for a player is solid. as Ayton is, doesn't come around very often.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. And then for Phoenix, Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Saric. Johnson comes in for Oubre, and it's Carter in for Ricky Rubio. Dragic the pass to Hero. Iguodala outside. Offline with his three.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Here's Ayton, and Carter has it in the corner. Johnson outside, launches it. It doesn't go for him. And Miami the other way now. Next step for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. And that's the third of 4 straight played at home.
The open court is where Dragic does a lot of damage. Exceptional speed.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Phoenix. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Kicks to Johnson. Back to Carter. Shoots over Dragic. Dragic with some nice D. Heat have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Hero, no good. Here's Baines for 3. Booker. That one doesn't drop. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. Back after this from the American Airlines Arena. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. On the court for the Suns, Booker and Bridges are the wings. Frank Kaminsky is out there with Johnson. And it's Jerome in at the 1. And for the Suns, their shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%.
Beasting on defense. First he closes out hard on the shooter, then he attacks the glass. Filthy.
Here's Hero. And there's another one for the Heat.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
The direction this game is headed is going to come down to a couple key buckets by either team.
He was all alone on that one.
Rising to the occasion, he found a way to get himself open and get his shot.
Working the mid-range, but you would think the defense would be keying on him.
Crowder feeling it out a bit for 3. Rebounded by Kaminsky. And it's Phoenix's ball, trailing by 2. Here's Bridges, and that one drops. And the Heat call time here.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
So both teams changing it up here. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team, and he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed, guys.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
And Jones slams it in.
Jimmy Butler's becoming a nightmare of a matchup. Off the pick and roll, now he's using the pass to free up other guys.
The Suns have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And Rubio kicks to Bridges. Kept alive. Back to Rubio. Bridges against Butler. 6 to shoot. No good from Booker.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Inside, Adebayo. Count!
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Phoenix calls timeout. They're trailing by 2. 58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Jimmy Butler.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. That one misses for Jones. Rubio against Adebayo. And the Suns miss again.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. Never gave up and challenged the deep one.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire play.
And here's Booker from the arc. Phoenix, no good that time either. And an intentional foul right there. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 7-point lead. They can score it here, but it won't mean much.
Kevin, turn out the lights. This party's over.
It might be.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Good job. Want to keep fueling that lead. Make your free throws.
And the Suns call time. They're trailing by 7. 17 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What's your take, guys?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
I just think they have to focus on the moment. Don't worry about the score. Worry about executing the next play.
Here's Akobo. Here's Oubre. And the Suns miss again. And so it's Miami winning this one. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Jimmy, you have not been shy about setting the bar high for this team defensively. Now, how do you think you did at that end tonight?
We did our thing tonight. We came out, put bodies on guys.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.